Okay, Jordan, so this is your feedback. If we go, this is good that you've labelled stuff up so I can find it. That's really good. So this is task 1A. Good. Okay, so which period did you do?
I done 1970s.
No, so this area here.
One below.
Okay, so this is
1980s, sorry.
1980s. Okay,
The bug rules.
right. Okay, good. So have you gone through this and read what the other students have written? Have you added anything to what they've written?
No.
Okay, so what you've got to be concerned about there is if there's anything that's a bit underwhelming, like that, for example, isn't much, is it? Your job now is to add
Okay.
and put it in bold or a different colour, because that isn't there, is it? Yeah, that's not up to a merit. Alright, but it's your work now. You're building on the work that other students have done, because the idea is you're supposed to have read through all this, know what's going on, and then improved it for your own grade. Okay? Good. Okay, so we're up to date. Excellent. Right. 1B, sorry. Okay, so this is a major label. Right. Good, so you got your pros. Now, the problem with this is good, and you've got it in there, but that is descriptive, because it's just bullet points. Does that make sense?
Would you like me to put that into a paragraph?
If you could, just simply because, I mean, this is all good, what you've done here. This is good, but that isn't explained. That isn't explained. That isn't explained. That isn't explained. For a merit, explain the purposes, how and why. There's a loss of freedom because how is there a loss of freedom?
Okay.
Does that make sense? And then you need to give specific and detailed examples from the music video. So as you can see in this video, Beyonce would arguably have less control over her image, blah blah, if she was on a major label. But then again, because she's a successful artist, they probably give her more creative freedom. Yeah. So it's about talking about those things. Yeah. This is good. So this is your indie label.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So again, that's descriptive.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. So why is there no product placement in this video? Why is there less chance for it in an indie video than there is in a major video? Yes. I need you to explain.
Okay.
That's not explaining. It's not common. That's a statement.
Yeah.
It's there is no product placement in this video. That's a statement. It's a descriptive statement. You're telling me, you're describing what is and isn't in that video.
Yeah.
You're not telling me why it's not in there.
Okay.
Yeah? Does that make sense? So that's why that's not a merit. And the same thing here. These are just bullet points. This doesn't. I like the fact you're the first person that I've seen who's actually used the blog post I put together, which is good. Okay, and you're to be commended for that because you're using the resources. So it's under September 2016 2.1 purposes 3. So you got that from here.
Through here that I looked through.
Yeah, but you can't just nick that.
I don't know.
You need to explain. No. What I mean is you need to explain that.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't show me you understand any of this. It just means
So
that you've copied and pasted
that's
it.
a key word, but then it goes
Well,
into
for each of these bullet points that you're saying that you understand, show me you understand it by explaining it. Yeah? Okay, good. So with Stormzy, you haven't written anything about the strengths and weaknesses of being an independent, an unsigned artist is what we mean. Yeah? Self-produced is another way of saying that. So those things are, so that's missing a little bit. Okay? So again, look, evaluate the benefits and limitations of their strategies with reference to the examples.
Would you like that as a paragraph?
Yeah, that could be a conclusion. That's absolutely fine. But for a merit, look, compare the differences between the strategies of the majors, indies, and self-produced videos. Okay, so you're on your way, but you're not quite at the merit yet. You need more explanation in there. Okay. Good. Okay, so that's that one out of the way. Task 1C. Selling the song. Good. Yep. Okay. Yep. Promotion of the artist. Yeah, that's good. So talk about, for that exposure, you'd need to show how much exposure they'd had as an example. So you'd need like the views for
As
it.
a comparison to the views on their original video.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do that. That could be good. I would also talk about how this exposed the artist or expanded them out in the video. So what is it that's going on in this video that shows that they're more appealing now to a wider audience?
Okay.
Yeah. Product placement, that's good, but there's no example. This is just 10 music videos with shameful product placement. You'd need
Would
to.
you like me to take one of the
Yeah, exactly. And talk about why that particular company. I mean, why, if let's say the Nicki Minaj one that's in there, why haven't I got, I don't know, Converse being advertised in there? Why haven't I got Fender guitars being advertised in there? Why haven't I got Vauxhall Corsas being advertised in there?
I see what you mean.
See what I mean? It's about the product. What you got to do is explain to me how that works, because just sticking like, you know, pen in there isn't going to work.
And how it's used.
So yeah, the fact that Beats is associated with Dre,
Yeah.
and Dre is associated with hip hop production,
Yeah.
complements her image. Does that make sense? You have to put in something as a product that's going to match the image and the identity of the artist.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. Understanding of the song,
I
good.
haven't embedded the video for that yet.
Okay, so with this one, you'd have to talk about what the song actually meant. Okay, that's
So I
good.
said what happens.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And this is what you'd have to do is link it to the lyrics. So as you can see, the lyrics here are about this. The song is actually about this, and what they've done is they've helped show what that is about.
So you screenshots of lyrics and stuff like that.
You can do, yeah, or you can just put down like quote some of the lyrics and say, as you can see, it says this. What they've done here is said that with it on screen. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
For some reason, the Miley Cyrus video is moved all the way up. It's meant to be where it opens a new market.
Okay, that's fine. So again, with that, opens up a new market. You'd have to talk about how that is promoting a new market. Now that's going for the adult grade, isn't it, rather than the kiddie one. So that's how she's been opened up to a new market now of teenagers and young adults. Yeah. Promote festivals. Now you'd have to look into that one, because what we're thinking about is how they would be available for a festival. So what I would do is find out where they're actually even doing any festivals. Yeah, so just get a screen capture or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And it's their performance that's going to sell the festival, isn't it? Oh, I've got to go and see them. They look amazing in the video.
Could we? Are you saying we should use maybe a performance video just to show?
I would.
the festival?
I would, yeah. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one sorted. Let's go back to your posts. So we're on, that's 1C, so we're now on 2. 2B, 2A. Rock and metal, good. So you've gone through this stuff. Yeah, good. Editing, yep. So anywhere where I'd go into this in a bit more detail now, right? Okay, so like clothing, costume. That should be, like, use keywords, terminology.
So
Costume.
tapes.
Yeah, but put the words costume in bold, okay? We've talked about mise en scène, but we haven't talked about locations. Oh, yes, we have. Location. We haven't talked about... Have we talked about lighting?
Oh, I've got it lower down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Editing, stuff like that.
Very heavy. Paste the song. Very good. Yep. Low key. Very good. You've talked about why. That's very
And
good.
I've got screenshots of the intertextuality below.
Oh, well, you need to talk about effects as well, like costumes and makeup and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
yeah?
About the masks at the top.
Okay, that's good. Yep, good.
And then these are the other people in my group.
Okay, good. So what you'd need to do at the bottom, because once they've done theirs, is at the bottom I'd need some sort of conclusion where you would go through now and you would compare the strengths and weaknesses of these genres.
So conclude each other's.
Yeah, so you've looked at all three, you've read everything everyone else has done. Yeah, you've done one, they've done one each. Now conclude and assess them. So overall, if I was going to make this kind of video, it would be very difficult to put together because I need a full band. I need lots of kind of this, that and the other. If I was doing this video, it'd be very difficult because I'd need lots of high expensive choreography, beautiful looking people. Do you know what I mean? Just something that shows that you can sort of assess or kind of compare or just put a bit more in there.
So
Yeah.
create not an argument, but necessarily.
Yeah, a conclusion. Just having looked at all these genres, this is now what I've learnt.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense? I mean, one thing you could say is these genres. Which of them do you think is the most limiting to work in? Which one do you think just repeated the conventions and doesn't do a great deal of stuff that's new? Okay, great. So tell me that.
Okay.
Having looked at these, hip hop is actually quite limiting in what I could do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very stale and generally
So
repeats.
creativity.
Yeah, it repeats the same genres too much, and actually, you know, it's become a bit predictable. Yeah. Good. Okay, and then your homework for this week was task 2B1. Yep, good.
I used two
Yep.
examples. Yeah.
That's fine. That's great. Excellent. Well done. Yep. So this is about music. And the thing is, you talked about firework with lyric,
Oh,
but this is about. So you've got that in the wrong one there.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you need that should be split into. Oh no! Wait. I see what you've done. No, ignore me. That's fine.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. You could go into a little bit more detail about how the video works. I think you're on a merit, but not a very secure merit,
Okay.
because you need this specific and detailed examples. So where you've talked about the conceptual here,
Yeah.
about the colours, themes and tones, you need to tell me how this one works. Every time a new section of the song starts, this happens. Every time the drum beat stops, this happens.
So do you want me to personally analyse that video? That
Oh,
would-
is this your group's one then?
No, this is mine. But I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, for the
I've
videos
seen
you've got, give me specific examples from them, not general examples.
Okay.
Yeah, just to secure your merit a bit more. Okay, this is good. I don't see where you've got the. Yeah, you need more on that.
Just extend throughout.
Yeah, I need music and visuals, and then lyrics and visuals covered. Okay, talking about the two aspects.
Yeah.
And then again for the distinction, sorry, for this again, you need to talk to me about how that narrative plays out in these examples. When we talked about this in a narrative video, you're giving your star a character to play. Yeah, so it would be the hero. So what are they doing in the film, in the story, that's adding to their image? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good stuff, mate. You're on the way. Okay, I think at the minute you're on the kind of in the sort of merit category, but with possibility to get that up higher. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.